everybody. Okay, so I haven't done an actual vlog. I've just been doing montage videos for a couple weeks. So I was like, I want to totally get one done before Christmas. So here we go. This is just going to be kind of all about what's going on with Soph. So she is 14, 15 weeks old. She's 3.5 months. 3.5 months. Wow. So that's really cool. And we've definitely been really busy getting ready for Christmas, which is why I've not had updates. Just been really busy. It's a busy time of year. So, and I had promised someone I was going to try my absolute hardest to get the house video done this past week, but it just didn't happen, and I'll get into why. But I've already decided I'm going to just wait and do it after Christmas, because right now, I mean, my house is full of Christmas decorations, which is really pretty, but I'd rather show the house like in its normal everyday. So I'm going to just do it after the holidays. Okay, so I'm going to dive right in. Sophie, I had mentioned before, she's liking to sit up. She loves to sit up. As a matter of fact, she gets mad if you don't let her sit up, so that's cute. And like, I can sit her up, like, she's a lot stronger, so I can sit her up on the couch, and she will just sit propped, and she's like totally happy. So she's been able to do that for a while, but now she can do it like really well, and she loves it. So anyway, that's really cute. Her head does not bobble nearly as much. You know, when they first started getting control of their head and they like flop about? Not really anymore. Now she just kind of keeps it up with like minimal bobble, so that's impressive. She is up to, when she has a bottle, she's up to about 5 ounces, which is impressive. She doesn't always drink all of it, but when she's hungry, she drinks every drop. And so I was like, wow, she's already up to 5 ounces. I have a feeling, though, I was like, man, she'll probably be up to 5.5 or 6 before I know it, just because she does seem to be growing really fast. So, yes. And speaking of that, she still wears 0 to 3 month clothes, and most of them actually fit her pretty perfect, but I have a feeling she'll be in 3 to 6 months clothes really quickly, because we can already put her in some of them, and they look a tiny bit ridiculous, like a little too big to really put her in them, but not by much, so she'll be up to that size soon. Okay, so this is part of why I've been busy. She had her very first cold. It was her first, like, sickness, so that was really sad. It was just a good old-fashioned cold, and it only lasted about a week, so I'm hoping she takes after me. When I get sick, I get over it really quickly. It doesn't linger about. So, she seemed to get over it pretty quickly, and yeah, but it was hard because her nose was so stuffed up, so she couldn't breathe very well, and so, like, none of us were getting very good sleep, because she just kept waking up because she was uncomfortable and her nose was really full. And so we propped her mattress up just slightly to help, and that did work a little. And you know, we tried letting her sleep in her little bouncer and whatever. It just felt bad, you know, that just stinks. And I used the little exasperator thingy, the little bulb thing. I used that like a lot, and saline nose drops, and she just kind of coughed and just real stuffy nose, but you know, she never got an ear infection. She never had a bad cough. I mean, it was just a cold, just stunk, but she was a real trooper about it. Like, she just didn't really want it to bother her, but sometimes like she would just be like, you just see in her face that she was like, this is annoying. But yeah, so she handled it pretty well, and I went out and bought like a Vicks Vapor Rub, like vapor therapy thing, because a lot of people have told me that the little like air purifiers or the humidifiers like don't necessarily work that well. So I got that one because I was like, well, I know that you know, mentholated stuff will help clear your air passages. So I got like a baby one and put it in the room, and I think it helped. So anyway, she got over pretty quick. She only had one bad night where she cried a lot, and we were like, oh my gosh, we thought we were going to have to like take her to the doctor, because she cried for like 3 hours. And Sophie is not a crier. Like, you know, some babies just, when they get upset, like they cry. Like, she's just not a crier. I mean, even when she gets mad or she's hungry, she just, instead of crying, she'll just be like, hey, It takes a lot for her to start to cry. So we knew it was like, must have been bad, because she just wouldn't stop crying for like 3 hours, you guys. It was horrible. Nothing would work. Like, she wouldn't eat, she wouldn't do anything. And we figured out like the next day, because it didn't come back anymore, so it wasn't an earache or anything, but she just had probably a headache from all the congestion. And that was the worst. Like, that was the only bad night. The other nights were bad just because she kept getting up, but they weren't like, bad like that. So yeah, but she got over it and we got through it. So her first time being sick and, not too bad. So besides that, it made us very thankful that she is such a great sleeper and still is, because having to get up so much during the night when she was sick reminded us that a lot of parents are still having to do that with their children, and we don't. So Sophie is such a fantastic sleeper. She is definitely starting to fight going to sleep though. Like, she doesn't really want to go to sleep, so she's hitting that age. And she also is starting to get cranky in the evening. Like around 8, 9 o'clock, she'll start to get, she just, not really cranky, but she has like a shorter fuse. And it's because she's starting to get tired because she's not napping as much during the day, but she doesn't want to be tired. She wants to keep having fun. So she'll be like smiling and everything, and then she'll be like, like this fussy. Then she's like, goes back to smiling. Then she might take a cat nap for like 5 minutes and then goes back to being like happy, and then it's just like she started to do that. So we were like, yeah, she's getting older. You can tell she's getting those like kind of habits. I need to start, when we put her to sleep at night, we kind of have, like, if you try to put her, even if she's falling asleep, if you try to lay her down, a lot of the time she won't fall asleep. Sometimes she does, but usually she'll wake herself up, and she won't be like upset or cry, but she just wakes up. Like, she won't be asleep anymore if you try to lay her down directly. So we've been putting her in her swing. She falls deeply asleep, and then you can move her from her swing to her crib, and even if she wakes up, she goes right back to sleep. But I'm trying to break that habit and start encouraging the times that she'll go to sleep on her own. I'm trying to encourage that. So I've been putting her directly into her crib a lot more often, because she will fall asleep directly from doing that sometimes. So I want to make sure we're going that way and not going the other way. So, yeah. Like I said, less naps. She just definitely naps a lot less. I think she needs to be moved to her bigger crib too, because she is turning herself in her little crib, the one in our bedroom. She keeps turning herself, and then she gets like wedged in a corner. And she'll wake up because she's wedged in the corner. So if she didn't get wedged in the corner, she wouldn't wake up yet. So in the morning she'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Mom, and it's just like, it's hilarious. I'm like, wow, really? You got yourself wedged in there? So yeah, I'm thinking she needs to be moved to a bigger crib soon. So, and then the only other thing is, okay, so if you guys watched the Thanksgiving video, the first one, because I did like a follow-up like us returning home, but the first one where we had like 3 straight minutes of her just like chatting, she talks so much, it's adorable. She's just, I don't know, she just likes to chat, and the squealing has started. Like, she'll be like, ah, like, so she started to do that more. So that's really funny. So yeah, so I think that kind of catches up on everything. She's definitely growing. She's adorable. I was going to put her in this vlog with me, but she is sleeping. She's taking a nap, and she just doesn't nap that much during the day anymore. So I'm taking advantage of that. And things have been really awesome. Like, I don't know, I really love being a mom so much, you guys. And sometimes I look at people who aren't sure about being moms, and I don't ever want to say anything because it's their decision, but I can't help but think like it's just so special, and it's an experience that I want everyone to get to have. So, people who are trying to conceive or whatever, I wish you guys the best, and I'm always going to pray for everyone. And then people who aren't sure, I want you to think about what you love in your life, and if you say family, then you probably are going to want to have kids. So it's just wonderful, and especially this time of year, it's just great. I don't know, I just love it. I love being a mom. I just love it so much. So anyway, alright, well, I'm going to try to do maybe a separate vlog. I have a specific one in mind I'm about to do, so yeah. But anyway, so that's it. So that's what's been going on, and I'm going to, there's been some other activities like Christmas stuff, but I'll do like a separate one about that because I'm running out of time. So, yay! Alright, that's it for now, you guys. So I was kind of like, I sped through it, but I wanted to say everything in one video, and yeah. And then also, I was going to tell you, a lot of people, I don't know why, maybe YouTube like glitched or something, but a lot of people missed the final nursery video, and I posted a vlog about the dog and the baby. And I think by now everyone's figured it out and gone back and watched them, but I know I had a lot of people who are still asking me where those vlogs are, and I'm like, they've been up for like 2 months. So if you missed them, nursery is here, okay? Dog and baby is here, and you should watch them. They're really cute. I worked really hard on the nursery, and the dog and the baby, a lot of people always want to know how that is happening, so yeah. you can go watch those. But anyway, alright, so bye guys.